Hello guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to analyze Cyberconnect coin. So this has been listed on Binance as well. So mostly Binance tries to uh, list legit coins, so it was essential to understand what this project is all about. So let's get started very quickly, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see the importance of decentralization and the long-term approach regarding this project, because these two are the key aspects if you want to invest in any cryptocurrency project, and this also applies to the stock market, but we are only going to study this particular cryptocurrency project for that. So the market cap is nearly $85 million, and the circulating supply is nearly 10%, 11% of the total supply. So as you can see here as well, the fully diluted market cap is nearly 800 million, and out of which $84 million is the current market cap. So two things which are very essential to understand here is the valuation of this project. So I will try to explain the valuation here quickly, and then I will also quickly try to analyze the importance of decentralization regarding this project quickly. So the market cap 84 million, current market cap of 84 million, 85 million means that the net profit of this project Cyberconnect should be at least $8.5 million, and that should be given back to the community. So 10% of the total market cap should be the net profit which should be given to the community if you want to consider this as a fairly valued cryptocurrency project. And if the profit is more, then you can adjust the valuation accordingly. So let's assume that the profit is nearly 16 million, then you can say that it is half the price. The valuation is half the price, so you can adjust the valuation accordingly. So basically 10% should be the net yearly profit which should be given back to the community, and the trading volume is also pretty high right now, as you can see. Apart from that, this is the price chart, and other details are also available on the CoinGecko. So these are the exchange where if you want to buy, you can go on CoinGecko and see the exchanges. Probably you are going to buy from Binance only if you are a seasoned cryptocurrency investor. So yeah, you can search for other details if you want to. We'll quickly move on to the website and understand this project. So cyberconnect.me is the website, and Cyberconnect on-chain friends last forever. So this is a pretty interesting and very unique line, and I am pretty impressed by this. But again, you will have to understand that whether this project is decentralized or not. So many cryptocurrency projects in the past had super great ideas, but they are struggling. They are not even in the top 500 coins right now because the community died. So any cryptocurrency project needs a powerful community, because without that, decentralization cannot happen, and decentralization is the ultimate reality in the cryptocurrency market. So Bitcoin is the best example. The miners are basically keeping the Bitcoin network decentralized, meaning that thousands and thousands of people are running the network. So if few people will leave the network, then nothing will happen. So here the same reality also applies on the Cyberconnect, even though it may be a great idea, because Binance generally doesn't list bad projects. At least they try to avoid. So even if this is a great idea, if the community doesn't keep the project decentralized, then the project will die sooner or later. And that's why you will have to understand the importance of decentralized in any cryptocurrency project if you are trying to invest, because decentralization means is very similar to the long-term approach, and valuation allows you to buy a particular coin at a cheap price. But more important thing is that whether you will be able to invest in the long term for a particular cryptocurrency project or not. Because if you are going to invest for the long term, then the price of that particular project will sooner or later will go up very quickly, because market will also realize that this project is truly decentralized, and that's why the price of this project is likely to go up. So keep this in mind if you really want to be a successful cryptocurrency investor. So build with Cyberconnect, Cyber on Binance, community rewards, and join Cybertrack. So Cyberconnect is a Web3 social network that enables developers to create social applications empowering users to own their digital identity, content, connections, and interactions. So again, this is a very cool concept if you personally ask me, but if this concept is not driven by the community instead, and if it is driven by few developers or few team members of this particular project, then this project will not last forever. But if this project, this concept which they have mentioned here is driven by the community, the decisions are made by the community, and community is decentralized, containing hundreds and hundreds of people, and if they are going to be part of this particular project for a longer period of time, then it is very likely that this project will survive. But again, you will have to bet on the community if you are investing in any cryptocurrency project, because decentralization is the ultimate reality of any cryptocurrency project. So Cyber account, with Cyberconnect v3 Cyber account is introduced to help users onboard to multi-chain Web3 social experiences leveraging ERC4337 account abstractions. Users could pay gas on any network with Cyber on one network. Track Cyber account stats here. So let's try to click here and see if we can find something interesting regarding the Cyberconnect stats. So again, this is a cool concept, let me be clear, but you will also have to keep in mind that whether this project is driven by hundreds and hundreds of community members or not, because decentralization is the key for any cryptocurrency project's success, and most investors do not try to look for that. And more importantly, even after having such great concepts and great ideas which coins like Cyberconnect introduced to the market, they lose their momentum gradually in the market, because the problem is that they do not find solid and sustainable community. People think that if they have a great idea and if they build something, then community will automatically be built, but that's not a reality. Community might find something else interesting. I mean, their driving force might be something else which you need to identify according to your particular project. And that's why I keep saying that if the teams will focus on the ultimate reality of the cryptocurrency market, which Bitcoin has shown us what is the ultimate reality, the ultimate reality is only and only one thing, and which is decentralization. So if the team of Cyberconnect understands the importance of community, and if they are betting big on the community, if they are giving a lot of efforts in building a powerful community, then this project will last for the longer period. And if that happens, then the market will give this project a lot of high valuation, meaning even in $1 billion or even more. So that's why it's very essential for the team to understand the importance of keeping things decentralized, driven by the community. So yeah, anyway, so let's go on the stats section. So, and as you can see, so they have nearly 1 million user ops account, oh my god, and nearly 500,000 cyber accounts deployed. So these are pretty big numbers, as you can see on the Dune.com if you want to analyze this project. So again, you will also have to understand how much money they are making and how much they have burned the token, how much they are giving back to the community. So if they are giving around $8 million, $8.5 million yearly back to the community, and they are sharing that profit, then you can say that it is fairly valued. So again, if they are having such users, you will also have to understand, is this viable or not. So if you can have all this data, but if there is no valuation, if there is no profit, then there is no real valuation. If there is no real valuation, then there is no real value in the project. So that's why you will have to understand that how much money they are making by creating such efforts. Of course, they have lots of users, but the problem with many projects is that even after having thousands and thousands of users, they have very few paying users. So they will again have to you'll have to again check that how much they are making money. They should be at least making $8.5 million a year, and the same amount should be given back to the community. Then only you can say that it is fairly valued. And you should also try to think about buying it undervalued. So if they are making more than $10 million, then you can think of this project as an undervalued project. But apart from that, this is only one part of the project. You cannot distract yourself from the ultimate reality, which is the decentralization of the project. So let's assume that Satoshi Nakamoto is watching all this project. Let's assume that Satoshi Nakamoto is analyzing the Cyberconnect project, assuming that he's still alive and he's watching all this chaos in the cryptocurrency market. After that, let's assume that he's watching this project. Then what is the most important thing which he will look into? He will definitely be looking, and let's assume that Satoshi is thinking about investing in this project Cyberconnect. Then in that scenario, what will he be looking? He will be clearly looking for the one thing: will this project will this project survive even if the team of the Cyberconnect leaves the project? So that is what the question he will be asking, because when he left the Bitcoin network and still the Bitcoin is running the show and Bitcoin is at the top of the world. So that's what he will be thinking, that whether this project will be decentralized or not. So smart people understands the ultimate reality. Now, whether you as an investor understand or not, it depends on your wisdom, it depends on your work, it depends on your hard work in the cryptocurrency market. You are lucky that you are watching this video. At least now you understand if you're not aware of the importance of decentralization, then now at least you will understand the importance of decentralization. So that's why I keep saying that any cryptocurrency project requires as an investor, for you only require one and the most important thing, and which is decentralization. Can the show be run by the community? Ask yourself. So now let's move here. They have this daily user count which is going up and down. It's pretty intense chart, but as you can see, they have a lot of users here right now. So average deposit size, average this size, cumulative cash spent, everything. So from this you should be able, if you dig deeper, you will be able to find probably the net profit. And you can also go on the in the Telegram group and ask the team members directly ask them about what is your net profit. Is it nearly $10 million or not? But apart from that, keep the ultimate reality in the mind, and which is that will the project be driven by the community if the team is not around, if the members are leaving, if the team members are leaving the project, still the project will be around. So that's the ultimate reality. So if you don't understand this ultimate reality as an investor, then you will lose money in any cryptocurrency project, because I have invested in massively undervalued cryptocurrency projects before. So I mean, there were projects which were making which had a market cap of $10 million, and they were also making $10 million a year in net profit, and even they were giving back to the community. But still because they lacked decentralization, the projects died in just few months, not even a year. In just few months they died because they lacked the ultimate reality. And we cannot ignore the ultimate reality of investing in the cryptocurrency market, because ultimate reality can keep our money safe, our hard-earned money safe. And Bitcoin is keeping people's money safe because Bitcoin is totally following that ultimate reality, which is nothing but decentralization. So yeah, of course, if people are losing losing their bitcoins because they are forgetting their private keys, then it is not the Bitcoin network's fault, or you can say Bitcoin's design's fault. Bitcoin's design is perfect. They are focusing totally on the decentralization, and that's why they are great. So yeah, there are some small projects as well who are trying to focus on the decentralization, but they need to work hard, and if they will work hard, then probably they will also achieve something great one day. But as an investor, your concern, because you are going to put your money into all these projects, your concern should be only one thing: that whether the network is decentralized or not. Are you sure that the network will be driven by the community even when the team is not around? Because someday that is going to happen. Team members will probably leave the project, team members might not be around, team members might get bored with the project. There can be there are n number of reasons for a projects or coins members to leave the project. But if we keep focusing on, as an investor, if we keep focusing on the ultimate reality of the cryptocurrency market, that the decentralization and the importance of decentralization, then we cannot lose money. But it's always hard to stick to the ultimate reality. And even if you don't find anything which is not decentralized, it's fine. At least Bitcoin is decentralized. We can always bet on Bitcoin, because we know that Bitcoin will do great in the longer term. So this is the key. Apart from that, let's now go on the Cyberconnect. So here I tried to create an account here on the Cyberconnect, so you can also try to go there, and I think these are some systems which you need to follow, some steps which you need to follow. You need to top up some account with, I guess it is not the fees probably are not that much high, so you can, if you want to build an account, then you can definitely go. And apart from that, let's go on their white paper to understand what this project is all about. So what is Cyberconnect? Cyberconnect is a Web3 social network that enables developers to create social applications, and so the same which they mentioned on the head page. It creates long-lasting on-chain connections through the power of its network. Developers can build innovative social applications where users own their identities and data, while creators can grow their audiences in a fairer, more direct and decentralized environment. But so yeah, it is possible that this project will be decentralized, but the ultimate decentralization will only happen when the management of the project will become the decentralized. So what they are, so you need to understand what they are saying is that this platform will allow you to build and create content which is which will be owned by you, and that's why the entire platform will be decentralized. But actually the management of platform should also be decentralized, otherwise you cannot say this project a truly decentralized project. And that's why keep saying that you need to focus on the exact thing which you need to have, which you will have to focus. You cannot be played by words. I am not saying that they are doing it intentionally, okay? They are saying, of course, with the good intention only, but they are not aware probably that they also need to keep building a very decentralized community to manage this particular project. Without that, so you will have to again think with the point of view of Satoshi Nakamoto, what he would think here. He would definitely think and say and assume that this is not decentralized. By keeping the design of the project, you cannot just do decentralization. It has to be done through the community, and community should be able to manage the project. So management of this project is very similar to miners of the Bitcoin miners are running the show. Same way the community should be running this project. That's the reality. And I keep saying that decentralization is simple yet hardest thing to follow for any cryptocurrency project, and you will have to believe this fact, because if you see very few you can count such projects on your fingertips if you want to, are truly decentralized. And that's why most investors fail and most cryptocurrency projects fail, because they do not focus on the ultimate reality. Anyways, so Cyberconnect v3 is a set of powerful upgrades, the Cyberconnect social network protocols, to usher Web3 social into a new multi-chain future. It will power the next stage of hyperscalability for Web3 social DApps and give users a social networking experience that feels familiar to Web2. But again, you are not a user here, you are an investor here. You are looking with the from the eyes of an investor. If you are a user, you can use this project, and if the project dies, you will go on another platform. But from the investor's perspective, your concern should only be decentralization. So V3 has three core components: cyber account and ERC4337 compatible identity infrastructure, cyber. So again, ERC4337 is a particular probably Ethereum based token, and they must have done some interesting innovation to accomplish these things, and we should always appreciate anyone for doing such great things. But we respect what they have done. But more important thing is that, will the project be kept decentralized? Will the project gradually be driven by the community? Will the community will be the sole owner of this particular project? Will the 500 or 1000 people will be running the show the way Bitcoin miners are running the Bitcoin show? That is the ultimate reality. We cannot stay away from the ultimate reality, because if we stay away from the ultimate reality, then it is only going to harm us, nobody else. Yeah, of course, team might lose their credibility, their worth, even the money, but as an investor, our concern is to keep our money safe, and that's why we'll have to keep we'll have to be in touch with the ultimate reality, which is the decentralization. Again, apart from that, deploy your cyber account today. Cyberconnect, etc. Why Cyberconnect? So the original purpose of Web3 Social is to forge a digital returning identity, content, and social data ownership back to users. Well, everybody, a lot of crypto projects have done that in the past, and they have failed miserably because they never stick to the ultimate reality, which is decentralization. I hope that this project will stick to that reality, because if they do not, then sooner or later investors are going to lose their money, the project will die, and users will also leave the project, because users will stay if the project is decentralized. So just keep this in mind. Inspired by that purpose to decentralize social networking on the internet, our team behind Cyberconnect has been at the frontier of innovating new Web3 social primitives, empowering users to maximize the potential of their digital social identities, and enabling developers to bootstrap their innovative social product. Again, what they are saying is that their team is doing all these things, and we respect that, but team is not everything, because in the crypto, these projects are not regulated at all. So to counter that unregulated part, we will have to connect our project to the ultimate reality, which is decentralization. We will need to have a community which is interested in running this show, interested in running this project. Anyways, over the past year, building upon and expanding Cyberconnect V2, we have learned several invaluable lessons to understand the challenges that lie between where we stand as an industry and truly realizing the original purpose, bringing Web3 social to 1 billion plus users globally. Again, the tone is about their own team and their own challenges, what they have learned, but they will also need to build a community who can learn all this, and they are interested in keeping this project going on and keeping this momentum going on. We are excited to share the breakthroughs our team has made to pave the way for Web3 socials into its next stage of hyperscalability. And again, they're talking about their particular team and their goals and everything. So and what they have, even though I talked about decentralization, what they're saying here is also true. These problems are real, and if somebody solves these problems, then they can also build $1 billion empire. So anyways, this is the journey so far, which you can definitely look into. And why decentralized social, I don't know to get into it, but yeah, it's I guess the answer is pretty obvious why we need decentralized social. Apart from that, the core concept, cyber account, cyber graph, cyber ID, etc. So you can look into it if you want to understand it in more details. And apart from that, there are a couple of other sections as well, which you can definitely go and look into it. And here there is also, I guess, I forgot the link. Yeah, so this is actually their platform, link 3.2, I guess. And here you can create your account probably, and you probably have to top up the account on this Cybertrack if you want to. At least that's what I understood. I can be wrong as well, because I am more concerned about the importance of decentralization rather than all these things. So because I'm an investor, I'm not an user. So yeah, if the product is great and it helps me, then I might use the project the particular website. But mostly I'm searching on in all this cryptocurrency project with the particular intention of investing, and that's why I'm concerned more about the decentralization and valuation rather than the login and other things. So anyways, this is the website. You can go and probably you can start creating your personal profile, and then probably you will be able to post stuff and post things. And as you can see here that they have all these very good projects on the website. So of course this is a legit product. At least they're trying to do things in a legit manner. But again, legitimacy is short term, decentralization is forever, and that's why I keep saying that focusing on the decentralization is the key for any cryptocurrency project. And this method of focusing on decentralization should be the bread and butter for any investor. So anyways, I would like to conclude this video now with this decentralization thing, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and my talks made sense to you. And I would like to I would want all of you to join my cryptocurrency community. I will put the link in the description of the Telegram group. So this is a general Telegram group, and it is still not that big. The community is still dead, but I'm sure that gradually we will build a good community, and then gradually we will build a great project. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description, and please do like the video, please subscribe to this channel, and try to share the video to someone whom you think it matters. Take care, see ya, bye bye.